EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Get it!
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Stroud.
It got his man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
65
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Steelers at 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18! Pioneer! Warriors 70!
Again on second down, it's Stroud. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Boston, the man in motion left.
Again, it's Stroud.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run, Achane.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Achane once more, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal?
Here's Stroud.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Ready, ready. Red, yellow, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
3rd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Channing Tindall is there for the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball is right on the money and leads to a big play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ready.
2nd and 9.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. Hill shedding the tackle. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Steeler offense here, about ready for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
79 Broncos.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Stroud looking to throw. And this is caught right along the sideline. Well, job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Devon Achane. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Luntz good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here. No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen now.
He was brought down by Jacoria Bennett. 3-3.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Steelers take over first down at the 47-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Warriors, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
On 1st down, here's Stroud. He'll dump this off to Achane. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Devon Achane
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Ready, break.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Set. Set, cut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Stroud now on 3rd and 2.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
141 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
And the Buccaneer
Here
first
we go.
down.
Set. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Stroud to throw it. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Hey, hold you.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
That's pulled in at the 32. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Stroud now on first and 10.
Completes it to Austin. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7.
And Stroud now to throw. Austin is there and brings in another one.
7 yards there and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Now Stroud.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
57-yard line.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The throwing again is Stroud.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and he wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a first and goal.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out at the end.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Buccaneers 7.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Uchenna Nwosu in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, because it seems to be working pretty well.
167 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Oh, he bowls over it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff running through the middle. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Let's go. Set.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and goal.
Red, cycle. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Let's go now.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
White, white.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Devontae Smith.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Devontae Smith.
95 yards.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Opposite, green. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Cheetah. Set.
They'll set up to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Let's go now.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Stroud.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Harold Landry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Wants to try to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, complete. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lots of look to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 56, Buccaneers 7.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Showed some solid running, strong running, and then he's corralled just beyond the 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Charge.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Yellow.
2nd and 6.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And he's got it inside the 10. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
Being chased out left. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
1st and 10, it's Stroud. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Go, Reed, go. Ready, ready?
Stroud will look to throw once more.
He's going to air one out. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and it was